Lab Zero does not officially exist. Built 500 feet below the city, designed to contain the impossible. For decades, scientists worked in secret, breaking the boundaries of biology, creating life that should never exist. Then something went wrong. The lab was sealed. Everyone inside was left to die, or so they thought. Dr. Chen was the only one who escaped. 20 years ago, she ran as the alarm screamed, as her colleagues died. As Subject 9 broke free, she sealed the blast doors behind her. But nightmares never stayed sealed. Now the doors are failing, and she must return to finish what she started. Dr. Chen descended the emergency stairs, 500 feet down, each level colder than the last. Emergency lights flickered, her breath misted, the air smelled of chemicals and rot. At the bottom, the blast door, still sealed, but something had scratched at it from inside. For 20 years, the door opened with a hiss. Stale air rushed out. Dr. Chen entered. The facility was a tomb. Equipment covered in dust. Computers still humming. Automated systems maintaining the dead. But bodies were missing from the halls. Something had moved them. Something still living in the dark. Sector A housed the early experiments. Failed mutations in containment tanks. Most were dead, floating in cloudy fluid. But some tanks were empty. Glass shattered from inside. Claw marks on the walls. Whatever was in them had escaped and learned to survive. Dr. Chen heard it then, movement in the ventilation, wet sounds, breathing, something crawling through the ducts, following her through the facility. She checked her weapon, 17 bullets. She had needed 23 last time, when there were more people to shoot. Sector B held the dangerous specimens. Reinforced cells, triple locks. Most were empty now. Doors torn open, but one cell remained sealed. Inside, something pressed against the glass. Humanoid, twisted, watching her with too many eyes. It tapped once, twice, a rhythm she recognized. Morse code. Help me. The thing in the cell was Dr. Morrison, her colleague, changed by exposure to Subject 9. Part human, part something else. Kill me, he tapped, before I become like it. But Dr. Chen could not waste bullets. She walked away. His screaming followed her down the hall. Sector C was where Subject 9 was born. The Genesis Chamber, where they combined DNA from a dozen sources, creating the perfect organism. Adaptive, intelligent, immortal. They succeeded beyond their wildest nightmares. The chamber was empty now, but something had nested there. Egg sacs covered the walls. Dr. Chen understood. Subject 9 had not just survived, it had thrived, fed on the other specimens, absorbed their traits. It was no longer one creature, it was an ecosystem. growing, spreading. In 20 years, it had filled the facility. Soon, it would reach the surface. Dr. Chen reached central control. Monitors showed every sector, and in each sector, movement. Hundreds of creatures, all part of Subject 9, all connected. It was not just an organism. It was a hive mind, and it knew she was here. The monitors showed it converging, coming for her. A facility had a failsafe, a thermobaric bomb designed to sterilize the entire complex. But it required 2 keys. Dr. Chen had one. The director had the other. She found him in his office, or what was left of him. Subject 9 had kept him alive to use his key. The director was fused to his chair, part flesh, part fungus, part machine. His eyes still moved, still aware. He had been conscious for 20 years, unable to move, unable to die. End this, he whispered from a mouth filled with tumors. The key was buried in his chest. Yeah, cut the key from his chest, he screamed, or tried to. The facility screamed with him. Every creature connected to his pain. Subject 9 was in him, was him. As the key came free, the director crumbled to dust. Finally dead, finally free, the creatures rushed toward her. Dr. Chen ran for the bomb controls. Creatures poured from every vent, every door. Malformed things, screaming things, things that had once been human. She fired as she ran. 17 bullets, 16, 15. Each shot dropped a creature, but more kept coming. Always more. Dr. Chen reached the controls, inserted both keys. The countdown began. 10 minutes. Enough time to reach the surface. Barely. But Subject 9 appeared. Not the small thing she remembered. Now it filled the corridor. Massive. Ancient. Intelligent. You created me, it said. Why destroy your greatest work? You are a mistake. Dr. Chen said. An abomination. Subject 9 laughed. I am evolution, it replied. The next step. Humanity is the mistake. Weak. Limited. I am immortal. I am perfect. Let me live. Let me spread. Let me replace you. The countdown hit 5 minutes. I can save you, Subject 9 offered. Make you like me, immortal. We created you to save humanity, Dr. Chen said. Instead, you consumed it. That makes you a failure. She fired her last bullet into the creature's eye. It screamed, not in pain, in rage, in betrayal. The countdown hit 2 minutes. Dr. Chen ran. Subject 9 filled the corridors behind her, grabbing, clawing, screaming. She reached the stairs, climbed 500 feet in 90 seconds. Her lungs burned, her legs screamed. Behind her, the facility groaned. The countdown hit 0. She was 50 feet from the surface. The explosion was contained, underground. Dr. Chen survived. Subject 9 did not. The facility was sterilized, every specimen destroyed. But Dr. Chen coughs sometimes. Blood in her handkerchief, black blood. And in the mirror, her eyes look different. Too many pupils. The infection began 20 years ago, when she first touched Subject 9. Some experiments never end. Sweet dreams.